Hi, Muds Retro Man here. Now, lately, Sheffield City Council have been absolute, what can we call them? Useless. They don't want cars going into the city centre, but they want people to go shopping in the city centre. So, because of the consequence of them not letting cars into the city centre, the shops are shutting down. And obviously, online doesn't help either. But the fact that, to get anywhere, you've got to literally walk miles to go anywhere near the shops in the centre doesn't help. Plus, not only that, they've got lots of, they're doing lots of hotels now and residential things for students and things like that. So a lot of the old places that was, sort of stores and that type of stuff, they're converting them into sort of, residential places type of thing. And now that's not really what. Well, he sort of links, if you like, with Sheffield City Council. The issue is in this day and age where people are trying to save money, what they've done, they've sent my father-in-law a letter. Well, the housing department, if you like, they've sent a letter saying that they've been overpaid. Basically, they've given my father-in-law too much money. Now that at this day and age, at the moment, I think a second-class stamp's something like 68 pence. I'm just looking now. It's 68 pence for a second-hand class. Second-hand class? Second-class stamp. Do you know how much they have overpaid them by? 18 pence. So they've posted something. So they've had to produce the document in the first place. So that's a piece of paper, the printing. Somebody's had to do it, whether it be they've typed it, printed it, or automatically, or whatever, and then it's been put in an envelope. So you've got the cost of the envelope, the cost of the paper, the cost of printing, the cost of somebody actually doing it, posting it, and then the cost of the. So altogether, I'm guessing roundabout it's about £3-4 to send the letter for an 18 pence overpayment. So they're saying that my father-in-law has to pay this 18 pence back, and that's not the end of it. The way to pay it is by you can take it to the post office, and pay. I forgot what it was. There's a couple of things you can pay by. So my wife went into the post office near us because we thought it's easier than trying to phone them up because it's a nightmare trying to ring them. Because the new credit card they've got only has the credit card number and stuff. So if they needed the sort code and bank, it would just be too much hassle, So my wife went into the post office, went to pay it and couldn't pay because the minimum payment is £1. There are both ways to do it. A minimum payment of £1. So you think, well, how the flipping heck are they going to pay this bill? Do you know what I mean? It's like an 18 pence bill. Why did they just not knock it or add it to the, or deduct it from the next lot of payments? I really despair. It's the stupidity that comes from Sheffield City Council and the housing departments and stuff. I really don't. I can't grasp the concept why you would spend £3 or £4 sending a letter to get an 18 pence payment back. So just for argument's sake, just assuming right that they've done this to everybody that claims the benefits and stuff. Argument's sake, 1,000 people in the city, that they've overpaid by. So you've got 1,000 people that's overpaid, and it's cost them £3 or whatever roughly to send these things. So you've got £3, deduct the 18 pence that they would get from that, so it's £2.82. Excuse me. So £2.82 times 1,000 is a lot of money. About £2,000, isn't it? Or is it £2,000? Yeah, something like £2,000. So £2,000 they've lost because some people or management have not bothered to check this thing. Ludicrous. This is a slightly different layout to my normal things because the pictures up there are a bit different. I'll show you what it's a family. Because if you look now there, where my picture is, we're no longer there because we've had a move round of all the stuff in the front room. And the other thing is, my arcade machine is now there on it at the side of the door. Yeah, we've been quite busy because the main reason is that not the what do you call it? Not the TARDIS. The radiator, because what was happening was we had the settee was in front of the radiator, so obviously coming up to the winter with everything going up with prices and everything else, we thought, well, we needed to really move it around because it didn't really work. It's slightly annoying for me because I'm having to sort of look to the side here rather than the other way, but you know, it's one of the things you get used to and it's all right. There's less space than it was before because of the radiator being in front, but you know, it don't really matter. Plus, we've had to pay an extra thing for this to have the sky moved because where it was, there wasn't enough cable to have it moved round here, you see, because the person installed it says, oh, I can put you more cable in if you want, I've left you a little bit. And I said, oh, that's all right, so we'll not be moving anyway at the time because we didn't think we'd need to. But anyway, what's your experience of Sheffield City Council? Getting back to the original point, what I was doing. Yeah, have you had any similar ridiculous bills or anything like that? You know, let me know. Because I like to hear from you and everything else. And I apologise for the dogs barking, but they've been barking for the past hour and a half, which is what they normally do. Really nightmare. Just constant barking because they get dogs down the road barking, then they're barking, and they leave out all day anyway, so not good. Anyhow, like I said, thanks very much for watching this video. Take care, everybody. Stay safe, and if you've got any, well, like some people say, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please do so, because obviously it would really help with my channel. So I want to try and get it above 1,000 if I can, 1,000 subscribers. It doesn't cost a penny to do so. And the other thing I would like to say is, you know, hit the bell notification, which because I always forget to do that, but hit the bell notification and you'll see some new videos that I do as well. So take care, everybody. Bye bye.